Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now.
Dembele clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Olise. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh no, he's got that. Jim, you've played in games of this league. Who can make the difference?
It's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Mike Olise here. I love his ability to drift inside and find a bit of space and then...
Goes for a shot! It's in! And it's Gamba Osaka who go in front. Executed with deadly efficiency.
Gamba Osaka are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Gamba Osaka have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Tchouaméni simply refused to be outdone there. Play on the left-hand side here. Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. Into the channel. And the counter is on. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And here's Mbappe. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Rabiot.
Gamba Osaka really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Doué!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
That is good progress on the left. Tchouaméni, Mbappe. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1. Olise space out wide. Game here.
First target in this second. They need to.
They have an equaliser.
Looks like they have a real game here, Peter. For their courage, for their attitude, for their application. Now they want to.
That really is
fun to see. Run.
Here's a shot!
What three is a player like the perfect to John from
momentary, mercilessly exploited. They were
the man. He's absolutely and he is right. football matches if you give the ball away like that.
This is what we've been looking for. This is Dembele. Threads and the shot. Stuck it away. Dembele, brilliantly cut out.
France really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can...
Goes for goal! They want to be quick to recover this.
Substitution.
Quick look, then plays it in.
That's good defensive concentration.
Barcola. And Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Distributed tidily. They get a throw in.
Substitution in progress.
Ball's out once more. Dembele, Cherki, just a quarter of an hour to play. And a chance! Dembele plays it short. Mbappe, big chance! And a truly agonising miss.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly. France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe, oh, shooting chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Shot a goal! Been game, set and match.
Gerrard really should have just hoped for him to...
Dembele, Gamba, moments now away from seeing this one out. Dembele,
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
this is
There will be 5
Dembele.
minutes added time.
Chouameni. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Batistuta tries to pass it through. Oh, well measured. And the shot! Mbappe is magnificent! Oh, highest order. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. That's the end. Gamba Osaka are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Please keep your
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Distributed tidily, and the counter is on. Tries a deft little ball.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Now the ball's gone astray. And here's Shevchenko. Now that is commitment to the cause. Defending of the desperate variety. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shevchenko! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Negli. quality ball. James. Duke. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Count. Deftly away. Millwall are looking to go forward now. Negley. Played out wide. Now, can they get him away? And that was very necessary. Looking for the far post. Rodri, he's shooting! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Foot in. Gerrard gets on his bike and on the move. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Shevchenko. And for the first half, that is that. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And we come to you now with a quick
So between them, no goals at all so far.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition, something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Duke makes a dash for it. And Shevchenko! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Terrific effort! And it's come back out to him. It's in!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He such as the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Adams.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period, and the score is 1-0. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
That's a good ball out wide. Oh, he's having a go! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager...
Can he find the finish? Now this could be a chance. And now they can spring out of defence.
Substitution in progress.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Negli. Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's a really well-measured ball. Can he get on the end of this?
Millwall really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Millwall really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
1-0 as we head towards the end. He's on it, can he get away? Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. He'll try from distance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Negli really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Negli. Over to the right flank. That's the end. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Duke taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly
Please
so.
take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official
So what do you
store.
take? So welcome one and all to a picturesque
Hello,
evening here,
everybody, and
a clear
welcome to
night,
today's
all the
match.
ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then. Has a look and place it forward. Oh, important interception. Stood up well to him there. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Gerrard. That's a cute ball. Chips it through. Shevchenko gets into a good position. Oh, well played, well played. Forwards and with intent.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he cuts out the supply. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
James. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Duke going about things with real menace. Ruben Diaz calmly anticipates. Duke. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Tries to play it through. Shot, surely! And it's a goal! And it's Gamba Osaka who go in front.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Minutes is number 14.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
That's a sharp pass. Lobbed in behind. Out of play for a goal kick. Harwood Bellis. Gamba Osaka leading then, courtesy. And the referee has blown for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and invention, perhaps. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
They got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Gamba Osaka, 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all... Gamba Osaka leading courtesy of the game's own ball. Play. Come. Throw. Can through. It's a promising position. Fling. Oh, good line.
That's playing safe.
Beyond the defence.
So are good for it here. Now it's maintaining the...
This is a really footed approach.
They just need to set their end.
That's brilliant! A finish of true class! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Number 10.
Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas. Joe! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! A finish right from the top draw! And they've got their lead back. He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Towering header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Into the last quarter of an hour. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Oriol Romeu.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Into the last 5 minutes. Steaming on goalwards.
Gamba Osaka really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And that could set him on his way. Lovely feeding, is such a good mover. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's got away. And that is that. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Steven Gerrard is capable of taking a game by the scruff of the neck and anywhere he wants after that.
Yeah, one way or another, he'll contribute to the scoring of a goal.
Yeah, and when the going gets tough, tough seems to come easy for him.
Pumps for safety. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a great ball cross-field.
He can run onto that. Dembele. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all being a large injection of purpose now.
Oh, that's a key interception. Daniel. Neither of these want to come off. And he shoots! Batistuta! A gem! An absolute gem! That is so good, such sharp skill. Again, in a momentary lapse, mercilessly, they absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through there, that definitely didn't have a look about it.
So now with
You see, always about the goal. I mean, such an end watch.
back, probably. A very piercing stare.
Yeah, he didn't get it on the pass, Peter.
Shot! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is pace. That's what really rips defence. It's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And with that, that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now